What's the cruelest thing I've ever done? My parents split up when I was 6. Not only did my dad disappear like a puff of smoke, but he also cleaned out my mom's bank account on his way out. Despite everything, my mom, being the saint she is, never said a single bad thing about him to me. To me, he was still my hero, even though he'd show up maybe once or twice a year, leaving me waiting by the window with a packed suitcase way too many times. When I hit 6th grade, my mom remarried. That's when my dad completely lost it. He called me and said I was now my stepdad's problem. From that moment, he cut off all contact. He didn't show up at my high school graduation, didn't send a card, nothing. Instead, he sent me an email thanking God he no longer had to pay child support, though by the way, he never actually paid it. That email was venomous. He tore into my mom, mocking her looks, her weight, her teeth, and blamed every bad quality I had on her. For the first time, I saw him for who he really was, a coward. He told me I was no child of his, that I was nothing but a waste of space. That's when I made a decision. I'd get back at him someday. Years later, he reached out to me. He was diabetic and his kidney was failing. He needed a donor and begged me for help. I agreed. I played the role of the perfect son, going through all the tests, therapy sessions, and consultations. We even scheduled the surgery. On the morning of the operation, I looked him in the eyes, smiled, and told him I'd see him soon, but I never showed up, just like he never showed up for me. When I waited by the door as a kid,